Hey you guys, I'm Fabio Hart coming back with another video. In this video, what I want to talk about is selling, okay? Um, I'm not this master salesman, okay? And it's not about me, but I'm here to say that I'm not this master salesman. Like, I don't have all of the answers in terms of selling, but one thing, if nothing else, that I can sell is me. Here's what I tell a lot of people in my coaching, when they email me from YouTube, on Instagram or Facebook. You could put me in a room of whoever. And because I believe in my capabilities, I believe in me, I'm able to sell me. If you're not able to sell you, there's no way that you'll be able to sell a product or service. If you don't have that belief system or believe that you can sell, if you haven't honed that craft of selling, everything we do is selling. When you're going after a guy, you're going after a girl, you're selling yourself, right? You want a relations with her, or you want a relations with him, right? You're selling yourself. When you're trying to bargain with your mom or bargain with your dad on why they should do this, you're selling your position. Everything we do is selling. Okay, so here's the deal. This can be cultivated. So I believe that it's a such thing as born sellers, people that just born, they just have it. It's just in them. But I also believe that you can cultivate that. I believe that, and it's going to start with you. It's going to your confidence level, your swagger, whatever you want to call it. You have to develop that aura about yourself, where you believe in yourself and anything that you're offering to any consumers, product or service. Okay? So when you go and do the walkthrough, a lot of people say, well, Fabio, I'm so nervous. I was nervous too. I still get nervous, especially in bigger buildings that's big. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I could do this, but once I lock in and I write the numbers up, and sometimes there's times where I thought, like, you know what, I'm not sure if I'm really fit, so I'll make the numbers outrageous just so they can turn me down. Like, I wanted to get in this building, now I got in this building, and I make the numbers outrageous, and then I get in. But again, I can sell the people on why they should pick me, right? What separates me from other commercial cleaning companies, what I'm willing to do that other cleaning companies may not be willing to do, right? I'm able to sell that position for myself. So again, if you're not, here's the deal. First off, most of the people that watch me, they don't read books, right? They don't listen to audio books. They don't really research. They watch me for pure entertainment. Yeah, they may have registered their DBA and whatever the case is, but they watch me purely for entertainment. They have a desire to run a cleaning business, but they don't believe in themselves enough to know that, hey, I can really do this, right? They registered a DBA, bought a few documents, bought a few cleaning solutions and products, and they say, hey, I got a business, I got an EIN, and then they sit on the couch, they lay in the bed, they do whatever for months in, months out, weeks out, and they don't do anything with that even right here, which is why in my coaching, it baffled me that I give a lot of the information and then we wound up rehashing. It's so many people say, yeah, I heard you say that on your videos, Fabio. Well, why did you have to pay me to do that? Why you didn't execute from the video, right? So it's a lot of information that I could tell you guys that I hold just straight for coaching, because if I told you, you wouldn't do anything with it anyway. You don't believe in you enough, all right? So here's the deal. You gotta be willing to sell yourself. Presentation is everything. Okay, verbal and non-verbal. So when you get in front of a potential client and it's time for you to sell your company, sell yourself. If you don't know about the market, or if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know why it's safe to do this versus doing that, you have to convey that to them. When you, again, and I use this all the time, dentists and mechanics, when you go to them, you can tell them what you think is wrong. But until they analyze your teeth or analyze what's under the hood, then they're gonna tell you, no, you was wrong, it's not that. I know you said you thought you cracked the tooth, you didn't crack the tooth, you actually whatever, right? Or it's a cavity there that you didn't know about, or whatever the case is. Or it's not the motor, it's the engine, or whatever the case is, right? They tell you once they analyze it, okay? But like I said, you guys have to create that aura. You have to create that presence about yourself. When I walk in the building, I don't look like this. When I'm professional, I have my look together. I'm confident, and you can tell that from my stride into the building. You can tell, okay, this guy is pretty sure of himself. This guy is pretty confident. And I try to teach that to you guys, okay? But it's not about just the way you look. Yes, you're going to be judged on that, but you have to be able to sell your service. You have to be able to sell the product, okay? So again, it's all about the client when you go in there. So when you go in there, you got your clipboard and everything. You want to know, how can you be of service to the client? What can you do to make their lives better? How can you make their building be the freshest, the cleanest, the most smell great place in the world, okay? You have to be able to convey that to them. You know, you can ask about what they're used to, and you can let them know how you're going to be different than what they're used to, right? How you're going to be able to create a whole different dynamic than what they're accustomed to, okay? But again, if you don't believe in self, you won't be able to sell self, okay? And that's in anything. You're going after a girl, you go, whatever the case is. If you can't sell yourself, there's no way in the hell you're going to be able to sell a product or service, okay? Which is why most of us, we get a job where we don't have to really deal with selling or anything. We get a job where we can just milk the clock. We can just sit on the clock, do something, right? We sit at our desk, or we might draw paperwork, or we might be typing on a computer all day, or we doing, we at McDonald's. So you don't have to sell at McDonald's. People are going to come there regardless. They already built the brand. All you have to do is just fulfill the order, right? Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? You want the Big Mac value pack? Great. You type in the Big Mac value pack. What you want? Orange Coke, orange slurp, or Coke slurp, or whatever the case is, whatever the drinks are, right? You just tell them, oh, I want the orange slurp. Okay, boom. You put the orange, medium or small, large, extra large, whatever, right? You're taking the order. You're fulfilling the order. They come up to the window. They pay you the money, and you give them the food. Right? It's simple. You don't have to sell anything. But a lot of times people, they work in a shoe store, they can't sell. They stand back. Other people, you see the customers running around. I don't know how many times I went into a Foot Locker and they have about 4 people with the referee shirt on, and no one is going to help me. Yo, come here. You have this Air Force One in the size such and such. You have this Air Max in the size such and such. Right? You're supposed to come to me, right? You see, I come in the store, I'm looking around, no one says, can I help you? Hey, they in the huddle over there. They're not sure of themselves. Conversely, I've went in the store and people, yeah, well, this shoe, I think you like this one is on sale. Hey, you seen the new Jordans? Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Oh, you ain't seen it? Come on, let me show you I came in for Air Force One. He wanted to sell me a new Jordan, right? Yeah, if you get it today, I can do this and this and that, but the shoe is really a $350, whatever the case is, right? Most times that guy, that girl, you can look at their presence, look at their aura, you can tell they believe in themselves. They well kept, right? Got this it together, right? They feel good about themselves. They feel confident that they'll be able to sell you that Jordan. Now, even if you say, no, I'm okay, I didn't come for the Jordan today, I want the whatever, Force. I want the Forces today. Say, okay, what size you need? I need a such and such. You go in the back, you get that, come out, this and this and that, boom, sell you the shoe, you out of there. But when you come back to that store, if you want that Jordan, a lot of times you're going to want to deal with Alante, right? Because Alante looked like he knew his stuff. He gave you that, or he was professional. He was able to help you. He approached you as soon as you came in the door, and once he seen you were kind of looking, he gave you a few seconds to do what you had to do, but then he approached you, right? Again, like I said, I've been in the store where nobody approached me. Hey, chop chop, I need help, right? So again, guys, selling is what you're gonna do until the day that you die. You might as well become great at it. You might as well become at least good at it, to the very least, okay? So I don't care what building I'm walking in, I don't care where I'm at, I'm really good at selling why you should pick me over the next. Why you should pick my company over the next company. How I'm gonna offer you premium service, right? At a fair amount price, right? So again, guys, really, do some research on selling, take some courses, while you guys looking up how to start a cleaning business, look up how to sell. You know, I invested in, you guys heard me talk about the Grant Cardone. I bought the Grant Cardone course just, you know, recently. Bought the Grant Cardone. I had a straight line system, which I have a straight line system, the physical system and the digital system. And again, all of that stuff is systematically done. It's helped me do tremendous work in my business. It's also a book that I would recommend that you guys get. It's called Sell Like Crazy, okay, by Sabri Subri. You've probably seen him on YouTube here. Sell Like Crazy. Get the book. He don't have an audiobook version, at least that I'm aware of. If he do, as soon as he releases it, I'm gonna pick it up, right? But get the book off of Amazon. I think it's like $20, maybe 25 bucks, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Sabri Subri, okay? Sell Like Crazy. It's a red book with white letters on it. You can't miss it, okay? Start there, read that book, and thank me later. I'm Papa Your Heart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you leave it in the comments section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I still have those 2 coaching spots available. Again, after a while, I'm going to stop offering it because I'm already giving you a steal, okay? I don't do a whole hell of a lot of new coaching positions or putting coaching positions because I have reoccurring business with people that's already in the coaching year after year. They definitely wouldn't keep paying me if they weren't making no money from it, okay? So again, sign me up, Plan A. Sign me up, Plan B. If you're interested, Plan A is $1,000. Plan B is $2,500. What's the difference? Plan A, you get the lead gen, the 12-month coaching, and 3 months unlimited publicity. Plan B, you get the lead gen, the coaching, 3 months unlimited publicity, and the paperwork. For anybody to say, hey, Fabio, I don't have documents, I don't have contracts, I don't have whatever, I will be able to take care of you on the paperwork. That's $2,500, okay, for that plan. Either or, get in the coaching today. Sign me up, Plan A, sign me up, Plan B. Get in now. Take action right now. The ball is in your court.